Hi, this is Scott from Iridology, and today I'm here to teach you how to mark or diagnose your iris photos using Iris, followed by generating your Iridology report. So first up, you should watch, if you haven't already, you should watch the previous video on how to place the grid. I've got my grid here. If I click on grid, you can see that it's there, and same as my left eye. Well, iris chart, not grid, I should say. You'll probably notice that they're not 100% correct. This is because I'm not a practicing iridologist, so I hope you can bear with me, but I feel pretty confident that I'll be able to explain to you how to use the software in this video. So basically the first step is to mark the areas that need attention. So if you look up here, we'll start with the right eye. If you look up here, you can actually see what zone my mouse is in. So what we're going to do is look for the problem areas, so to speak, and double click, and that'll bring up a little white dot. Before you double click, make sure you look in that top area, so tonsils. Make sure you want to actually click in the tonsils area before you double click. I'll show you why in a second. I'm just going to double click on a couple of places around the eye, just kind of randomly. So I made a mistake. What do? You have to right click and go clear all, and you'll get this dialog box, and that'll remove all of your options. So make sure you check that in the top before you place your markers. You'll just get it right the first time and you won't have any problems. I mean, it's not the end of the world if you have to do it again, but that's the way it is. So we'll move over to the left. So we'll mark problem areas. We're just double clicking on each of these spots to get the white dot. And to reiterate, I made a mistake. What do? Right click. It's over on this side for some reason. Clear all. Luckily it only removes them all for one iris photo, so it's not too terrible. So double click to place a mark. Always look up here before you double click, just to make sure you're in the right zone. And if you need to change it, right click and clear. But I don't need to do that. So now that we've done diagnosing our eyes, we'll generate our report. So to do that, we come up to this top menu and go report, and diagnosis, new report. So the only field you actually have to fill in is the name, patient name. So that's not a problem. You fill in your client's address, suburb, phone, their details. You don't have to put them all there, but it's a good idea just to keep everything on record. We're not going to bother with that now. We'll go next. And so you get the first window. So this has all of your constitution options. They're all different, so to be honest, I'm not actually 100% sure what I am. I know I got blue eyes, but I don't know the constitution, unfortunately. But you being the iridologist should understand that. So then you've got the assimilation ring properties. So you'll know how to set these, and all of these will pick the predetermined text for the report. I don't know any of this stuff because I'm not an iridologist. We've got the stomach area, and you've got these couple of options here that you can click on if they apply, and that'll include that section in the report at the end. These two, area 2 properties, so you can select which one of these apply. You can't diagnose these options by just zones. It's the patterns in the eye, I believe. So we'll go next. And now if any of these are selected, it'll be ticked. You can actually untick it if you don't want to tell your patient, you know, that there's something up with their gallbladder. You can untick that and it won't include it in the report. But we'll just leave it for now. So we'll go through these prompts and notes. So notes are notes, and you can type anything in here and it'll be included at the end of your report. So I'm going to write, go for a walk at least 30 minutes every day. Too easy. So then we go next, and we've got supplements. So you can enter anything in here. You've got times a day, 3, during. I'm not actually 100% sure how you're supposed to take, but anyway, it doesn't matter. You can fill in all these spots. Anything you leave blank just won't be included in the report. We'll go next. And so you can set your next appointment. And it'll include this at the end of the report. So you click on this down arrow and that'll give you this box. So we'll go July the 24th. Just, you know, because you'll print this off and you'll give it to your patient, and it's just a reminder on the report so they know when they're coming back to visit. So you go finish and just let the software do a bit of thinking. And that's our report. So your patient name goes here and your details come down here. This says demo because I actually haven't registered this software. So once you register your software, you can your details will appear on the bottom of this report. So the report goes, we've got a page here about iridology, just background information. We go through all the constitutions, and the constitution that your patient is marked. So go through, and then it mentions, so I selected nerve rings, so it'll include the text about the nerve rings. You can change this, I'll explain that in another video. So continue. Gallbladder, see we didn't untick that, but if we wanted to we could. And so here, this is the last page, notes. Go for a walk at least 30 minutes every day. Your supplements. And your next appointment. So, yeah, that's the way this works. It's the way the report is. My next video, I'm just going to quickly explain how to print the report. It's not very difficult, but there's it's an interesting way about it. But thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you have any questions, please feel free to email me at scott@care.cc. Thank you very much.